You could find Luna somewhere in the house, maybe playing with the ball or doing her own thing.
Yeah.
I don't want that. No, she's not supposed to be a dog. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't want to find her digging around in my shit or anything like that. That's not cute. If a dog or a cat does it, it's cute. If a robot does it, it's suspicious.
You also can set the time in the app. For example, if you want Luna to open her day from 7 to 10, you can totally do it with your app.
So for anybody that fell in love with Luna, I just fell in love with Luna. How can we get Luna?
And now we have it on
$2,000.
Amazon and also our official website, Luna website.
Key Eye Robot. Let's see it. Alright. Buy now. I want to buy Luna. Give me Luna. $500? Alright. That's actually better than I thought. It's actually way better than I thought. But still, it's $500. I could buy a 5070 for that. Not that I want to. I actually want an AMD GPU. But that one's $500. 6% off already? Wow. Why would it be priced at $527.99? There's no reason, right? It's not 6% off. It's supposed to be at $500 or exactly $499.90. I am a very critical person, and this trash just reminds me of this robot that I once got for Christmas, and it was like it was expensive back in the day, and that robot could dance and it could walk and stuff. But bro, it was a piece of trash. Absolute garbage. Like, no reason to have it. There's no reason. You watch it dance once, you're like, and then the second time you're like, all right, I'm just gonna go play video games.
Well, there you go, everybody. If you fell in love with Luna just like I did, now you know where you can
I
find
didn't.
her. All right, I'm gonna go play with Luna some more, and I'll see you guys in
Not
just
for
a moment.
$500. If love costs $500, I'm not gonna fall in love.
I'm here with Wen at Switchbot, and one of these got an
Switchbot?
award here at CES. We need to learn about the K20 Pro, is it?
Yeah, this is the K20 Plus Pro.
Yo, is that a bot that actually has a use? It actually has usage? Holy
It's our
shit.
latest multitasking household robot. So the idea of this entire product is derived from this question that has been perpetually haunting our founder, which is that, do we really need a humanoid robot? Because, you know, at this very stage, it's really expensive and it doesn't really seem like a really realistic product. So this is actually some sort of like examination.
That's smart. For the moment, they should just focus on things that do our chores. Not dogs or cats. And not sex bots for that matter either. We haven't come that far.
That he came up with in order to tackle this question. So he kind of breaks down like
Look, he brings you beer or something? Like, yeah, that's a W, man. I would pay for that thing to bring me beer or something. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
all the missions that we need, that we think we need from the human robot, and that
However,
like this
how did it get that from the fridge?
all the missions that we need, that we think we need from the human robot, and then have all like this entire setup to do the thing we need from the human robot.
Here, the cooling thing with the vacuum cleaner here. I assume it's a vacuum cleaner with the cooler. It looks good, but at the same time, okay, number one, you're actually blowing the dust all over the place, which is not very good. It's not a good combination with vacuuming. But another factor is that it's loud, man. It is loud. And when do you want cooling? Typically when you're at home. And when do you want vacuum and cooling sounds or fan sounds? Typically when you're somewhere else, right? So I don't know, maybe it can vacuum while you're away and then it can cool while you're inside. I don't know. I think this is kind of weird.
And have all like this entire setup to do the task for us.
How many?
If it's an all-in-one thing, like it can grab you a drink, it can vacuum, it can cool a house, like, then I get it. Like, cool. But otherwise, I don't know.
Configurations can you actually make with these?
I would say only the sky is the limit. When it's integrated with a platform, it becomes some sort of like mobile patrol team for you.
Look, I'm not gonna put the bottle on the table and then walk to my chair just for it to come to me. That's fucking stupid. So I don't know what's going on here.
Because you can actually remotely control this thing like an RC toy. So you can have it go wherever within your house that you would like it to go. You can use this camera to check up on your pets, your kids, your family members, and you can even talk.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I understand if you're disabled in some ways, like if you can't really go to some places that this robot can. I don't know how exactly, but okay, sure. I can understand that. But for a regular person that can stand up and just go check on things, this thing is a waste of time.
To them through this camera. And then when you integrate the air purifier with our
There is no such thing as an air purifier. You're not gonna get the value out of an air purifier. It's bullshit. Okay? Do not buy air purifiers, please. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Oh my god. Just open a window.
mobile platform, it would conduct multi-spot air purification. So let's say
I'm
you're
gonna get
far away
fucking
from
triggered by
home, but
this.
you want to improve the indoor air quality at your house before you get back, you can just remotely control this one and have it turn on to go around your house and to conduct air purification in each one of the room. But my personal favorite is definitely this one. So you can actually also integrate the circulator fan with our mobile platform, and that way you can actually have this whole thing drive around your house for a whole house air circulation. And the very last one, which is also something that I find really interesting, the camera is actually connected to a communication port. That is the communication port, which means that you can actually use your own camera.
If you want to get your own Switchbot and keep an eye out for the folding laundry robot, then you can head on over to Switchbot or Amazon.com.
I thought we were living in the future. But we're seeing these fucking things that we saw, like, or at least that I saw 15 years ago. These things were all available 15 years ago, and they were trash then, they're trash now.
I had to stop by because I just fell in love with Jenny, and
She's falling in love with everything, man. She might fall in love with him too.
here with Thomas Stevens from Tombot, the CEO, and
How
we
much is
have to
Thomas?
talk about Jenny. Can I pet her? Wait, is she warm? She's warm!
So inspired by my mother, who after she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia, I had to take away her dog for safety reasons. These puppies are designed to help treat the behavioral and psychological symptoms of dementia.
That is cool. If it has a function for someone with a disability or with an illness, then I totally understand that. That is actually great. That is perfect, because I do know dementia varies a lot. Some people can take care of animals, but some people can definitely not take care of animals or even themselves. So having something like this for them, that is great. However, with dementia comes a lot of complications. For an example, they might try to feed the dog, and they might even try to force feed the dog. Not force, and I don't mean like aggressively, but I just mean, they're gonna make a mess. And I've seen a couple of people with dementia, and many of them are not hygienic, right? So that means also because old people often have bad eyesight, not all of them, but some of them. So dementia coupled with bad eyesight often results in bad hygiene. They have things on their fingers. They touch everything like everyone does, but touches them and they're going to make a mess, right? So I do wonder how they're gonna tackle that, or if it's just for certain people with dementia, or if it's just in elderly homes or something like that, where people can actually have keep an eye out, right? We'll see. It's a cool idea.
reducing their need for certain medications, including psychotropics.
That is cool.
Our goal is for our puppies to be the first to be FDA medical devices. She has 5 mechanical subsystems.
You know, it's actually cool if these people can't see the difference between this dog and actual dogs. Then it's kind of cool, actually. Because to them, it doesn't really matter, right? If you believe that it's a real dog, then it doesn't really matter, right? So yeah, all right.
Her mouth opens and closes, but not just open and close. A lot of fine expressiveness, and she makes a lot of different sounds. Modeled after an 8 to 10 week old Labrador Retriever.
I wonder how heavy. I wonder how heavy the dog is. Is it like incredibly heavy?
Puppy with actual puppy sounds. Her eyes open and close, the ears move, the head and neck, and of course the tail.
And it has a bite force of 2 tons.
And the reason she moves is that she's covered with sensors. She can feel how and where she's touched. She can tell the difference between a simple touch, a slow caress, vigorous pet, and being held. She responds to a long list of voice commands, but only to her name. We come with a companion smartphone app that allows users to rename the robot, and then once named, she'll only respond to that given name. She can feel herself being moved, so if she's picked up, she knows she shouldn't squirm and risk being dropped. And a variety of other sensors to help her understand her environment, make an inference as to what that might mean, and exhibit a behavior that's appropriate to that context. And part of our technology is the potential for unlimited categories of behaviors and unlimited behaviors within a given category, so the users will never experience repetition.
Wow.
You mentioned that you can select multiple personalities. Can we dive into that?
People can program behaviors that they either want more of or want less of. For example, many seniors with dementia have a lot of difficulty stimulating a robot to be interactive. Many of them are non-verbal at certain point, or they have trouble actually touching the robot and initiating it. So we can configure the robot to be more active, more easily stimulated, or on its own initiate a lot of activity. On the other end of the spectrum, there are people that have fears of dogs, so canophobia. And the barking can be a really unpleasant startle for them. And so we can turn off the barking behavior, not just mute the bark, but turn off the behavior entirely and disable all rapid movements. So the robot's always very calm, very soothing, and allow people who may not be able to get near a puppy otherwise have the opportunity to experience what it's like to have a pet companion. We're in final alpha pre-production now. We'll be in beta testing shortly. Once those are working right, we'll ramp up production. People can join our waitlist at our website, and we hope to get puppies into people's hands before the end of 2025.
Cool. All right, Jenny, I gotta
honestly, I like this one the most. That's fucking great.
Floor. Bye, Jenny.
Wait, is that an underwater vacuum?
Bye, Jenny.
Look at that! Wow! Did I see that?
Those robots were so cool. I can't wait to see how they evolve in the future. I'm going to keep exploring CES to see what else.
I saw that. Did IGN just hop over the Sexbot? Did IGN just hop over the Sexbot? Bro, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Don't deny it. Okay, guys. How much do you think it will cost? That's it, 50 clams. Look, can I get this edition? I like to see the teeth when...
Robots were so cool. I can't wait to see how they evolve
you forgot
in
the coolest one.
I'm going to keep exploring CES to see what else I can find here. But
well, you couldn't find the best one. Disappointed. Sorry, man. Comments. Not impressed. Just toys with very limited uses and 3 good examples of robotics still being in its infancy. Kind of. I did like the dog. Credit. Why is that so funny? I like to say for that fish. Come on, man. What the fuck? Oh, why is that so funny?